Hello and welcome back to AI Learning Coach. Do you want to wow your students on the first day of school without spending hours designing slides? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Canva's AI tools to create a stunning, personalized slideshow in just a few minutes. Perfect for back-to-school introduction, meet the teacher, and classroom rules. So let's get started. So we are on Canva's homepage and we want to create a presentation. So we're going to click on this little icon to create a brand new presentation, and it gives us a blank slide. Of course, we could create it from scratch if we wanted to, but I'm going to show you two other methods that are much faster. And the first method is to use one of the existing templates. So under templates, you can see the back to school. If you don't see this, you can go ahead and type it in the search box, type back to school, and you will see a variety of beautiful layouts, beautiful templates. So let's go ahead and click on it. And now we are going to look at what is available for us. There are so many beautiful templates to choose from. So we are going to personalize these templates. Let's go ahead and look at this one right here. There are 10 different slides. We can quickly preview them by scrolling down. All right, let's look at a few additional templates before we commit to a particular one. And then we are going to customize it for our very own needs. All right, I like this one, the preview of this presentation. It has 17 pages, 17 slides. So go ahead and click on apply all 17 pages and give it a few seconds for the presentation to be populated with the slides. Now we are going to go in and we are going to customize these templates. I'm going to start with the first slide. I'm going to leave it just like it is. All right, now on the second slide, I definitely want to change the picture and add my own picture, and you can do the same. And of course, I'm going to change the name. So I am Miss Popovich. All right, I am your math teacher. I'm gonna make it even more personalized. I'm your advanced algebra teacher. Okay, and I'm gonna delete I like dogs. I do like dogs, but I'm just gonna take that from my slide. And now I wanna put my very own picture here. Now this is a frame. So once I upload my picture, it's going to put it in this circular frame right here. So I'm gonna go to uploads, and I already have several pictures of myself uploaded to Canvas, but if you don't have one, feel free to click on upload files and upload your own picture from your computer. I am gonna go ahead and select this picture. Now, as you can see, at first, it didn't put the picture in the correct place. It put it right in the middle of the slide. And also the picture has a white background. So I'm going to just go ahead and drag this picture right over that circle. And now it snaps into place because like I said, this circle is a frame. It's like a placeholder where the picture goes once you drop it over, and it puts it perfectly in place. All right, let's move on. I like this slide. Now, let's go ahead and I want to change this picture because I teach high school and this is an elementary picture. I want this to be high school appropriate. So I'm going to show you how you can change the picture. we're gonna go to elements and let's search for high school students. A picture of high school students. There are several existing pictures or graphics with high school students that I can choose from. If I do not like any of them or I want something even more customized, I could use the AI tool to create my very own picture. I do like this picture right here, so I'm gonna click on it and then I am going to drag it over this rectangle, and as you can see, it's snapped in place right into this frame. All right, now let me show you how you can find pictures or create pictures that are not in the library, the existing library in Canvas. So if you want to create your very own picture using the AI tool that's embedded in Canvas, you have to scroll down a little bit, okay? And we're going to go to Magic Media and we want to create an image. So let's go ahead and give it a prompt and let's describe what we would like Canvas AI to create for us. Create a group of high school students in a math class. All right. And now let's go ahead and see what Canva offers. Several options to choose from. Right now it's creating something for our needs. So you can see some beautiful options. If you are not happy with some of these options, I do like the first one. I like this group of diverse students. So as you can see, once I click on it, it adds it to the slide. If I want this picture to go in this rectangular place, I'm just gonna drag and drop the picture and now it's right here in place. So this picture is AI generated. It does not come from the existing library of images that is in Canvas. If you do not like any of these images, you can click on generate again, or you can enhance the prompt to be more specific and tell Canva what exactly you need. All right. So this is within Magic Media. Now let's move on to the next slide. I do like this slide the way it looks. All right, and it looks like we have several rules here. Feel free to adjust the slides. So again, sit down on your chair and listen to the teacher. This is not really appropriate for my class because I am a virtual teacher. I teach online classes. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this slide. So you can delete the page by clicking on the three dots and clicking delete page. All right, so it looks like all of these slides are more for a face-to-face elementary class. All right, so at this point, I want to use another AI tool for my inspiration. So I'm going to go on the Canva homepage tab. So my presentation is in a separate tab, in the second tab right here. I'm going to click on the first tab where I started initially. And now I'm going to click on Doc to create a new document, actually to just use Magic Write to give me some ideas for my classroom rules, okay? So this is Magic Write. It works like ChatGPT. You can just give it a prompt and it will produce for you the text. And then of course you can interact with the prompt and you can change it for your needs. So I want to create five rules for a virtual math class. All right, and let's click on generate. Be prepared and punctual, maintain a professional environment, engage actively in class, respect class etiquette, and use technology effectively. I really like those rules. They are really appropriate for the class that I teach and for the learning environment, that it's a virtual learning environment with synchronous live sessions. Now, I could change this prompt. I could say more like this, or I could say this, but, so let's go ahead and click on this, but make it shorter. All right, perfect. Now I could take these bullet points or these 5 rules and I could copy and paste them one by one into the slideshows. Remember, the slideshow is in a separate tab, so we're gonna go over here. I also need to change the picture. So remember that we go to elements, and now I'm gonna look for high school students using computers because it's a virtual class. I like this one, and I'm gonna drag and drop it in this rectangular or square frame. And then I'm gonna change each of these slides to match the rules. Remember the 5 rules from our Magic Write document. So I'm gonna adjust the rest of the slides. All right, once you are done adjusting all of the slides and you are happy with your presentation, you can now export it to various formats by clicking on Share and then Download. And these are the options. You can download it as a PDF, or you can download it as an MP4, like a video file. Or you can present it right here in Canvas. If you click on Present, you can have a full screen presentation. You can also click on Present a View or Present and Record. Let me show you the full screen presentation. Let's take a look at the final product. I really like the animation and the way the slides look. In such a short time, we were able to create a beautiful presentation that is customized for our needs, for the subject and the grade level that we teach. And you can see how easy it is to use Canvas templates and Canva AI tools to create your own presentation. All right, before we end this tutorial, let me quickly show you one more method. So a second method to create a presentation from scratch using Canvas AI tools. So we're gonna go back to the home page. And if we do not want to use one of the existing templates, we can go to Canva AI on the homepage and select Design for Me and then also Presentation. And now we want to give a good prompt for the type of presentation. So create a back to school presentation for a virtual algebra class. This is for the first day of school. All right, so let's see. Right now, Canva is going to take a few seconds to gather its elements and to give us options. So just be patient and let's see what Canva will create. Okay, here are some presentation. If I hover over it, you can see the slideshow. Okay, we can work with that. It's pretty similar. It seems to have fewer slides, only 6 slides. All right, let's hover over the second presentation. All right. Now you can tell it exactly how many slides. And let's say that we wanted to have more pictures and classroom illustrations. We can click on that and it's going to enhance or build on the initial prompt and make it so that it is more colorful and it has more visuals. I can tell it how many slides to create. As you can see, these are the new templates that we can work with. So again, I hope that this video was helpful. 2 different ways of quickly creating a customizable back-to-school presentation for our students. Have a wonderful school year.